everyone, so today I have a makeup tutorial for you, and most of the colors that I use are coming from the third Urban Decay Vice palette. And this palette just has pretty much everything that you need. It has like a nice range of matte shadows and some colors, so it's a pretty nice palette to have. But if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. First color that you want to take from this palette is DTF, which is in the very bottom corner. And as usual with Urban Decay, hopefully there's not too much of a glare coming back from that mirror, but as usual with Urban Decay, there's lots of fallout, so you barely need much of anything, and you just want to lightly work on putting this in your crease, and then you kind of want to just give it like a straight edge right there, and you don't really want to get any on your lid because this is going to be kind of a cut crease look. And then you just want to take what is left over and start building up on the under eye. And then I'm taking a little bit more of DTF and putting that on the under eye as well. And then you want to connect the line from the lower lash line into the crease, so you kind of get like that really nice angled look. And then you can take this and build up the intensity and make the crease as dark as you want, but we will be using a little bit of a darker color later on. And then I like going all the way in with this color and almost going down to the corner of my eye. So that's the basic shape and outline of this look. For the lid, I like taking Truth, which is like a nice light pink, and it almost looks white, and I just think that it, again, it's like lots of fallout. I just think that it really complements the DTF color, and they just look really nice together. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more to put in the inner corner to brighten it up right there. And then now we are going to move on to Too Faced Everything Nice palette. And I'm using this deep, dark, chocolatey brown, and it has some gold sparkle in it. If you wanted to use black, you could, but I didn't want it to be that harsh, so I'm just using a little bit of this and going and putting this in the crease to sort of darken things up. And I'm kind of going to go a little bit and create another angle and angle it in slightly on the lower lash line. And then what you want to do is just take a nice fluffy brush and just work on blending that out. And then you can just go ahead and build up the color and add as much as you want to get the intensity that you want. And then to help blend that a little bit more, I'm going to dip back into DTF and just work on putting that in the crease to sort of blend everything together. Just like that. And then now you want to take an angled brush and go back to the Urban Decay palette, and I'm taking Revolver, which is the darkest color in this palette, and this is also very like loose in pigment. And then you want to follow that same angled line and work on building up an angled liner. You just go like that, and then you can make this as thick as you want. I ended up making mine come in pretty thick and then narrow out quite a bit. And then this doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend this a little bit. And as I say in most of my videos, if you're not comfortable with using a liquid liner, eyeshadow is about the easiest thing that you can use because it's so easy to correct any mistakes that you might make with it. So now, going to work on sort of blending that winged look right in there to just darken it up a little bit. Just like that. And then if you want to redefine the line a little bit more, you can just take a little bit more Revolver and just work on darkening that area up. And then I'm going to go back into Truth to redo the lid color just because it got a little bit lost in the dark colors. Okay, so now that you have that, here comes the fun part of the look. Mineral eyeshadow, and this is just in golden, and it's just like a gold eyeshadow, kind of like a loose pigment almost. and that's what it looks like. And I'm just going to take some of this and put it on the cap. And you just want to put the gold over the lid and slightly into the crease if you want. I just don't want it to be super duper sparkly that much into the crease. It's just my preference. So I'm just taking whatever's in the cap right here and just working on patting it lightly. Because with anything that's loose, like a pigment or anything, there's likely that there's going to be fallout. So just patting it reduces the chance of the fallout. So just like that, and then I think it looks really pretty, like when you ombre it, like it just helps it pull it together. When you put the gold over the dark, it just creates like a nice ombre effect, in my opinion. So you can leave it at that if you want, but because I wanted a little bit of a pop of color, I'm going to take Freeze, which is this really gorgeous blue color right here, and then just put this right sort of on top of where we put DTF underneath. Just to add like a little bit of color into the look. Just like that. And then all you have to do is add a little bit of eyeliner. Then if you do have any fallout, you can just take a big fluffy brush and just blend it away. And I'm taking my Maybelline Line Stiletto liner and just like outlining basically to help darken up the lash line. So just tracing over that area, and then I'm going to lightly, not do as big of a wing, but make it like a little bit of a smaller wing within the wing, if that makes sense. So just like that, and that's just going to help make the liner a little bit more noticeable. And then all you need to do is add mascara, and the mascara that I am using today, I am going to be using a combo of my CoverGirl Lash Blast and my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, so what I have on my face, I'm wearing my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and this is in 2C3 Fresco 01. And then I also use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Light Chantilly as an under eye highlight. And I also did started my contour, and I used my NYX blush in taupe. So I use that as a contour. And now to finish the look off, I'm grabbing my Ulta blush in Afterglow, and this is one of my favorite colors because I just think it pretty much goes with anything. And I'm just taking a little bit of it and putting it on my cheekbones. If you're on the fair side, you definitely don't ever need a lot of anything, especially when it comes to blush, because it just shows up so pigmented already. And then as a highlight, I've been into like super highlighting. So I'm actually taking another loose eyeshadow, and this is in Angelic. This is another e.l.f. mineral eyeshadow. And I just take like barely what's inside the cap again, like what's in here. I tap most of it off. So there's barely anything, and then I just take what's on the one side and put it on this cheekbone, and take what's on the other side, put it on this cheekbone, and I just think that it really gives you such a nice glow. And then whatever's left over, I just put down the center of my nose. And then now we just need to do lips to finish this look off. Okay, so I just want to keep it pretty simple for the lips. I'm taking this Buxom lip gloss, and this is in Leslie, and I just love this color. It's like a nice goldy nude, and this is also a lip plumper, so it just feels nice on your lips. So that is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!